How you doing, everybody? This is Tommy Rat with another segment of Pushead's Top 100 Hardcore Punk Records from 1980s. Alright, we're starting at number 90, Anthrax. Capitalism is Cannibalism. Okay? Now you're thinking that this might be the Anthrax that was the thrash metal band from the mid-80s from the crossover era. No. This is a band that was on Crash Records, and this release was in 1982. And according to this, they are a genre for anarcho-punk. I never heard this record before. I never really got into Crash. Okay, and we're looking at number 89 right now is Final Warning. And this is a band from Portland, Oregon in 1984. They have their debut EP called Final Warning. I have to start listening to some of this stuff because I never heard this record before either. But when I think of Final Warning right now, I think of my friend Neil Robinson. As a matter of fact, he lives in Oregon. He was in a punk band called Nausea, and then later he played in Jesus Crust, and then he formed a band called Final Warning with my friend Hardy Destrade, and Neil also had a record label, Tribal War Records, and then later he moved to Oregon to start a farm, which he's doing right now. So when I think of Final Warning, I think of that band. Alright, now to take away, now to get back into the subject, here's a record I'm familiar with, The Partisans, Police Story, Killing Machine. They were pretty, hard-hitting for a band from England, because a lot of bands from England were not playing, they were playing more like, they were more closer to the Sex Pistols type of genre, before they started moving more to a heavier sound. Like close to discharge level. Now, number 87, Agent Orange. They had an EP out in 1983 called Your Mother Sucks Cocks in Hell. Well, I never got into Agent Orange. I never did. 86. Number 86 here. 76% uncertain, estimated Monkey Time. Alright, now let me see about this release. I know that these were guys who used to play in the band CIA, and then these guys became like the biggest band in Connecticut. One of the biggest bands that came out of Connecticut, and during like in the mid to late 80s. And new ex-members are Reflex from Pain that play in this band as well. This other record. I think I heard some of these songs that was off the Connecticut comp. There was a Connecticut hardcore comp, which I believe I don't have no more. I could be mistaken about that. And I thought that was a good album. I thought that was a very good album, too. Number 85, Dyke Fortson. Now, I never got this EP. Let me see what else is on. Let me see. This was their debut EP, self-titled Dyke Fortson. Now, first time I heard of them, they were on this Meat House compilation. They were on a compilation tape. Now Let me see. Let me see what it was. No, let me see. EP counting meters. No, that's not it. I'm looking at something on the TV. Yeah, they're on charge remains. Okay, just want to get that right before I can talk about it. Yeah, that is a song on charge remains. I thought that was very good. That was a very good tape. That's a very good band on there. And they were pretty hard hitting too. And according to their profile on here, they broke up in 1992. I don't think they ever came to New York. At least not to my knowledge. Okay, number 84. Malin Heads. Let me see if I'm pronouncing this right. Krobig Gepog Os Spandau. This was in 1983 EP. I'm not familiar with this one, but they're more in the hardcore punk genre. And let me see what we find out there. So, yeah, they were originally from Berlin, Germany. And I don't even know if they're even together anymore. I mean, they had some stuff released up until 2003. So, I don't know. Okay, number 83 is the Execute. And their EP called Hardcore Temptation, which was released in 1983. Now let's find out about them. Okay, the Execute was formed in 1981. They were from Tokyo, Japan, and then they disbanded in 1988. So I'm not. There's another band I'm not familiar with. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm reading off this entire list here, you know, by numbers, and giving you an objective opinion on each one. I mean, if I don't have an opinion on something, I don't have an opinion on something. You know, like I said, I'm finding a lot of stuff I haven't heard, I have not heard before, and you know, I'll give this stuff a listen to. Okay, now the Stupids I heard of. I'm familiar with the Stupids. Yeah. That's number 82. And then an EP called Violent Nun. These guys were from Suffolk, England. And they were a little more like a hardcore punk, skate punk rock crossover thrash band. And I don't know, they had releases from 1984 up until 2023. Alright, I guess they're still, I don't know, are they active? I don't know. They appear to be active. They might have broken up and then come back together again, but which is a lot of cases for a lot of bands that do that. And now, number 81. All right, I don't know if I would have rated this at number 81, but I don't know. But let's see. is Underdog. Now, these are friends of mine, and they had their debut release, Underdog, which was a 4-song EP that was released on Positive Force Records in 1986. This was a very good record, you know, with the 4 songs on it. It was very good. And the first time I came across this band, actually, you know, they were called the Numbskulls. I don't know if they consider themselves the same band or a different band, like a different band that became Underdog. I mean, yeah, I guess I understand not using the name. I understand that, you know, they weren't Numbskulls. They weren't, but you know, it was a punk rock thing back in them days. Anyway, yeah, I remember the Psychos played a show with them. Crackdown and no, not Crackdown, but yeah, played with the Numbskulls, Token Entry, and New York City Mayhem. That was like my first gig with them. First gig with Psycho, CBGB's October 1985. And then later on, Russell, who left Murphy's Law, came in the band, and the band, you know, got better, and they changed the name to Underdog. Russ has been pretty much a linchpin for that band, pretty much a linchpin for Underdog, like even up to this day. So that's basically what he was. That's basically what he wanted to do. Okay, so that's about it for this list. Next video we'll have the next number, and which will be coming in part 3 in this multi-part series. Okay, all right. Thanks for watching.